Don't you guys just hate crafting everything manually all the time and it takes so much of your time? Cause I know I sure do, and I'm honestly sick and tired of it. Yeah, I'm just sitting here crafting away. But finally, I'm done crafting, I think. I should be done crafting now. Anyways, welcome to the next episode of All the Mods 9, guys, where today I'm going to try and get a little more organized. A lot of the things around my base are still really undone. I have these rooms that I have reserved for today. We're going to finally use these today. Hopefully finish them up. But I really want auto crafting. I mean, I need it. I need it so bad. So I'm finally gonna try and set that up today. Do I have any more P2Ps? Oh, I also organized my bags a little more. So look at this. I have some cool things in here. Anyways, back to what I was going on about. I need auto crafting. There's a lot of stuff I want to do today in preparation for some big things I have coming up in the future. Also, the monster box has been going beautifully. My system looks really satisfying now to look at. It's been running for a few hours. It's not on right now simply because I don't think it needs to be on, but like I have like 10,000 diamonds, 10,000 gas tiers. Alrighty guys, so I've been preparing for last hour or so, just getting a bunch of stuff because I actually need to build the room slash area that I'm gonna do all my auto crafting in, and I've decided I'm gonna do it in this corridor here. And I've done a lot of creative building. I think I have an idea for what I want it to look like. We're gonna keep the bee theme kind of going on, I think, and a little bit of a different block palette, but mostly the same. So hopefully things still look okay. So I'm gonna go and get started on this. You guys probably already know what time it is. It's montage time. It's montage time. I love saying that. It's montage time. Alrighty guys, it's been a minute. I spent a lot of time building this actually, and it's in front of me, right? Not behind me. I think it's done for the most part. There is a bee staring at you. Oh, you know, I should get all the bells and whistles going here. Hold on. Alright, here we go. Cinematic mode. Anyways, that's all I built. I had to build a cliff here because the auto crafting room was actually poking out by a lot. This is the original terrain, so I actually had to build a decent amount of cliff here. I think up here is a little botched. I need to fix the grass on top, but the shape down here I do like. I don't know how much terraforming I want to do over here though yet, so for now I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna waste time on a project that I might not end up actually really needing, or at least looking at a lot. So for now, I think this looks fine, right? And maybe I'll eventually do something like this island here. I don't really know yet. But check this out. I love this bee. This is the lore. This is the computer, right? That's gonna run all the auto crafting stuff. I'm gonna plug in the processors into here. It's gonna be like computer parts. I thought it was clever, so that's what matters to me. I thought it was pretty funny. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. So we're gonna have the processors here for the crafting stuff. We should only need 3 of them. I'm gonna make 3 big ones, or yeah, that's probably fine. And I have these little pads here, and for this I'm gonna put a lot of like the machine auto crafting. Like I want a big smelter, probably a big crusher, a thing for mechanism auto crafting, etc. So I have 8 platforms. Hopefully that's enough. If I need more, I can make them double layered so it's not the end of the world. And then in here, I'm going to have my auto crafting chandeliers. If you guys don't know what those are, you're going to find out here in a minute because we are going to build them. I need to get rid of this. And let me tell you, having these different bags was a lifesaver, but now I have to clean it out. Oh, these blocks are from Create Steam and Rails. They're called Loco Metal. These things look so nice. And the way you make them, because the JEI recipe's broken, hold on. You need an iron block and a stone cutter, which I seem to have put in here. And then you can create it, and then you can dye it from here. But anyways, what time is it? It's time for auto crafting. I am so excited. We're gonna do a lot of stuff today. I have plans for over here as well, specifically this room and that room. So I have a to-do list of things. We need to make 2 auto crafting chandeliers. I need auto smelting, auto crushing, auto applied energistics stuff. That's high up there. I also want auto, like a lot of building blocks. A lot of just stuff I use a lot in the base. I want them all on passive so I don't have to constantly make them, because I spend a lot of time actually just making all this concrete that I need. And it'd be really nice if I just had a stockpile at all times. So I'm gonna go ahead and build up a whole bunch of stuff that I need. Now, for now, I think I'm just gonna stick with 1 auto crafting thing here. And that should be really all we need. Then we just need some other stuff. So I have like most of what I need already here, and then I need cables. So I need to get a whole bunch of channels over here. So I'm gonna need, what it looks like just 3 channels over here. I'm gonna have a P2P for each one of these platforms, and these should each need 16 channels, so I can have 1 P2P for these. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff I have to figure out. Alrighty, so I have a whole bunch of P2P mess going on over here, but I have channels over here. They're in this thing. We should be good to go and just start working here. So for right now, because I don't have all the molecular assemblers to finish the auto crafting chandeliers, I'm just gonna do this. And we should see this turn on here in just a second. There seems to be a bit of a block there. But now, yes, these are online, so I should be able to now, if I go into, yes, look, I can now put patterns into this molecular assembler. Sweet. Okay, and what I can do for more space is I can put more pattern providers around just this for right now. So I only have 2 molecular assemblers around this, which is obviously not ideal at all, but it's what we have for now, and I'm going to replace it eventually. So yeah, look at all the pattern space we have. We can craft so much stuff. So I'm going to go through, I need to learn a whole bunch of stuff for the system. Like patterns is the first one I'm going to encode, right? We're going to put those in, and I should be able to auto-craft patterns now. Stardust quartz, I'm going to have to figure this out, right? But I should be able to, let's say I wanted to, I don't know, is it alt-click? I don't know. Can I make 100 patterns? No, I cannot. Just 10 is fine. No crafting CPUs. Okay, I think I solved the problem. This mod is giving me a headache. Oh my gosh, we're at the point where I have to use better cables, and I'm having to like route all these channels through my head. My P2P network is getting clogged up. I'm like, I really could have organized this better. Okay, anyways, back to what's important and putting that spaghetti aside. Let's get to work here, right? So we have some auto crafting. It should work now. So if I wanted to make some patterns, let's say 10 of them. Yes, it should work. And look at it go. It's crafting. That's awesome. I have 10 more patterns. Amazing. And it's also raining. So next up on the list, I have made enough pattern providers for 5 of these extended inscribers to automate a bunch of applied energistics and applied energistic stuff. Alrighty, a lot of P2P work later. I've done a little bit with the spaghetti mess over here. I've separated out, I don't know why I was doing it like that before. I'm not going to explain, but basically I was overloading channels because I wanted to use a P2P network from down there instead of just using one from up here. So a little sharing is going to happen for P2Ps. Not the end of the world. I want to get started on this. Alright, so now that I finally have channels, I don't know why I put the P2P right there. That is a very bad spot for it. So the plan is I'm going to have all of these importers here. These are all going to need a channel if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh, these don't need a channel. Okay, that's awesome. And then I don't know if the network automatically gets sent through. It totally does. Sweet. So we don't need to have any wiring. And we should see, you know, I guess this is going to be rough. I just want to see how many channels. So this should now use 5 channels. Yep, because each of these uses a channel. And now we have access to all of these. Check that out. Oh, it does more than one. Oh, that's kind of cool. Wait. Then I think we should only need 2 of these. Alright, so I have reduced this to just using 2. So the way that these work is they can do 4 recipes at once, which is crazy. So I'm just going to use that for everything, right? What I should be able to do is if I grab... Hold on, my inventory is such a mess right now. So if I grab some patterns, let's say we are doing processing patterns, right? And I want all of the applied energistics stuff. I'm going to want calculation processors. I'm going to want logic processors. These are going to go in one of them, and then I need one that also does this stuff, right? Okay, now, let's see how this works. Can I just put them in? Because I don't know. This is new to me. I have not used these yet. So can I just put these in here. I want to see if this works. Hold on. So we should see those, right? Can I just make 10 of these? Oh, I forgot to get rid of the thing. Okay, well, I got 10 of this one. Can I get 10 of you? 10 of you? Oh, no CPUs. Okay, so now I just need more crafting CPUs. Okay, you know what we can do? We can teach our system how to make all of that now. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, look at it go. Wow, that is phenomenal. I'm actually so happy right now that this is finally working. Okay, so why don't we teach our enemy system here how to make some of this stuff. So I'm definitely going to want cables and whatnot. We can start off with interfaces. So I can do this. I want to teach it this. So I could put these in the molecular assembler here, and this should be able to craft me an interface if I want. Can I make 10 of them? In fact, I can, and it should make 10 interfaces. It's going. So what I need to do now is I need to go through. We have our ME stuff automated really with just this. So this is amazing. I do need to automate charge, Certus quartz, and Fluix crystals, which I wish there was an easier way to do Fluix crystals. Oh, we can make a B. We could just make a B. Hold on. I'm gonna make a B. Alrighty, so I believe I have all 5 Fluix Bs now. You guys have seen the B stuff before, so I'm not going to go too in depth with it. Another thing I realized is we can get like this upgrade really easily. We have Heart of the Seas. We have Echo Shards. It's just the other stars we don't have yet, which I'm working on. We'll get there. This episode, it is possible, but I don't know, so we'll see. Okay, so now that I have all my AE2 stuff kind of automated, I think I really just need to sprint and get a bunch of the other stuff done, right? So I am going to add another thing to my to-do list. I need to do mechanism stuff as well. I don't know if I want to do that now, but I do need a crusher setup made, a smelting setup made, and I think we should be good from there for the most part. And then I need to finish these up as well, and we should be good to go. Right? Hopefully. So yeah, I'm going to go through. I'm going to make a whole bunch of furnaces and crushers and whatnot. A bunch of machines that I want automated. Like if I go through, right? Probably going to want the crushing stuff, right? Enriching as well, I think is going to be pretty useful. Infusing, I might stick to here for now. I do need to automate this when I eventually get into mechanism. I don't know if I want to do it now. We'll see. I may just do it and include it in a montage. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do a bunch of stuff. Get all this situated. You guys know what time it is, right? Come on. Say it with me. It's montage time. It's always montage time. When is it not montage time? Here we go. Okay, so I have the smelter done, and I'm like having trouble testing it because it's too fast. Right, so I was having a problem at first where this was not going into this chest fast enough to fill up all of these machines. Then I realized I need to be crafting in bulk because I have a bulk smelter here full of 9 smelting factories, each which can hold 9 slots. I realized I did the math wrong. It should be 7 times, or 9 times 9, not, yeah. Anyways, yeah, this thing is ridiculous. So I'm gonna quickly explain it before I do the rest of the auto crafting things I need to do here. So instead of having a pattern provider on just one of these smelting factories, I have it going into a chest, going into a laser IO network that is importing all of these on round robin, as you can see here, not the extract on this one. This is on round robin, so it's going to equally distribute all the items that go into this chest into all of these smelting factories from the ME extended pattern provider here. And this is extended because this gives a lot more room in here, which I'm going to need for the smelting. I'm talking really fast, but you guys get the point. Whoa, what is going on up here? I forgot to cover this up. Anywho, so yeah, and then this is also blocking the input from here. So it should only go to the chest, and the chest is being distributed. That is all being imported back into the pattern provider on a different channel and whatnot. I'm not going to go too enough to the laser IO. So yeah, back to the montage. Okay, so crushing is done. It's literally the exact same setup as the smelting. This is looking pretty good, guys. Not gonna lie to you. I'm really happy with this. So I think now we should be able to literally do everything we need, right? So I can learn all of the recipes with one any more patterns. Can I make 100 of these? What am I gonna miss? Nothing. I'm not gonna miss anything. Well, the first thing I am gonna teach it though is Certus quartz dust in the crusher. Now, I'm going to need to do this a lot at a time, and good thing I have this automated, so I can do, we have 9 times, and you can do 72, or is it, It would be 9 times 9, because there's 9 slots in each, times 64. That is a lot of item at once. Do I want to do that many at once? No. No, I don't. We can just do like times... We could put 10 in each one. 810, that sounds good to do in bulk. And we can do the same one here. And that should be good. Right, so we could put that... I believe that's this one. This is the smelter. I wish it would... I thought it was going to do the name of the chest, but I can see what's adjacent to it, so that's fine, right? Can I make some Certus quartz dust? Like, can I do this? I want to see how fast this is going to be. There should all be going, unless it's already all done. No. They all seem to have gone in here. You know why they didn't? It's because I don't have this on round robin. Do all this, and everything should... Yeah, there we go. We should see this is a lot faster now, right? Yeah. That is really fast. Alrighty, so now that most of the teaching is done, I don't know how many molecular assemblers I'm going to need. I really don't. Let's just see if I can make 100. I'm going to need glass, but everything else I have. So it looks like I can craft all this. I'm going to be making a lot of silicone, which I do want to see. This thing is so fun. This is so cool. I'm so happy that this is working well. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to set up this first auto-crafting chandelier. I might need to wait for these to finish, though, so I'm going to do it on the other side, and I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like. If I'm not mistaken, we start with the pattern provider, and then we kind of just go around it from there, so we should be able to do this. All these around here, and I'm going to need acceleration cards in all of these, and they can each hold 5. And then after that, it's like this. Alright, now the actual like auto-crafting chandelier design is a little bit bigger than this, but I think they should be fine. They all have acceleration cards. Ooh, this one does not have enough. I don't know why. They should. Can it not be thundering for 2 seconds? Anyways, the actual design is a 9x9x6. This is just a 7x7x5 one, and it should do the same exact thing. It's not going to be as fast, but it also uses only 16 channels, and I'm also going to need the other 16 channels over here, which these should be done now, I think. Hopefully. It looks like these are done, so I can go ahead and set up everything else. Yes. A lot of grinding. Not really anymore, actually. Most of the grinding already happened. I'm not going to lie to you. The second chandelier is done. Everything is done and upgraded. I'm so happy. Celebrate, everybody. Yippee! Yeah. Everything's done, and I also got these 2 machines in here if I ever need to use them, which I might not. I don't really know. We'll see. I've also expanded these a little bit, and there's a cheeky little extra one down here, which... You know, actually, in hindsight, I should have made like this. Yeah. And then I could put even more in here. I could put another PC here, or another unit here, another one here. Look at this. This room, for what we need right now, is done. We'll eventually get into all the mechanism stuff, all that stuff. But moving on, I really need some more things. I need to get started some stuff. All right, anyways, I want all of this stuff on passive. And then I also want gray concrete and then some other stuff on passive if I can. But for the most part, specifically gray concrete is the one I use the most. So I want to do this stuff that's more resource-like in this room here. And then the more building blocks I want to put in this room here. So this is going to take me a little while to do. And what I need to do first is actually get channels over here and build this. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna grab all the machines that I think I'm gonna need to do all of this, and we should be good to go. Okay, I think don't take my word for this here. I think I have all the stuff I need. Hopefully. All right, so I think I have all the stuff I need. I might not. I think I do. I think we're good, right? So what I need to go through and do now is I need to move channels to over here so I can access my ME network, right? That shouldn't be too hard. I don't know which line I'm gonna use. Probably one of these, because this one goes down here, and I kind of need one that goes through here as well. Maybe I could use the side here. That might be what I do. Okay, so I have this first tunnel linked up here. We're looking good. I do need some facades up here still, but I should be able to make those relatively easy. And I should be able to cover some of this stuff up here very easily like this, and we're looking good, right? But now, look at this. I have channels over here. It looks kind of okay. I still need to... This is a live stream project. I need to fix this. I'm gonna have some drawers here with the items as well. Now, do I want to keep it like this? We'll see. I don't know if I like this combination here. This is just temporary, right? But I need to go through, right? So I need to make cobblestone, which I don't necessarily know how I'm gonna do this yet. There are a lot of ways to do it. I could just crush normal stone because I have infinite stone, which might end up be what... That might just be what I end up doing, right? Just crushing the stone I have automatically from my mob farm, which is not really funny. I have automated stone from my mob farm. Like, I think it's on right now, if I'm not mistaken, because I wanted more poppies. Yeah, it is on right now. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to figure that out, but I do want all of this stuff on like passive. The first line I'm going to do is the cobblestone, stone, and whatnot line. So I'm going to need a whole bunch of stuff, right? So I'm going to need to crush the cobblestone into gravel, and that gravel is going to be crushed into sand, and that's going to be smelted. If I could find smelting factory, the sand is going to be smelted into over here sand, right? I just want to let you guys know that in between all of this, there's been like a gajillion cuts of me talking and then realize, wait, I need more stuff. And this auto crafting thing is making everything so much easier. So let me go ahead and explain how I'm going to do this. I'm going to have stuff exported from my ME system into these smelting factories here. And then they're going to go into the drawers and whatnot. So they should eventually back up, right? And that should be, I shouldn't need any laser IO stuff. That was the original plan, but I don't mind just using channels for this because this is going to be dedicated to basically just this room. So I might as well use the channels. And I'm going to need a storage bus on this dude. I'm also definitely going to need some good cables for this, which these are a little expensive, but they shouldn't be so bad anymore. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and quickly just go through this line here, finish the rest, then talk about it. So I'm going to have this export bus go through. We're going to have a bunch of acceleration cards on it. This is going to come in with cobblestone. I have another crushing factory, I'm pretty sure, which actually I might just use. Yeah, I think I am going to do that. Okay, change of plans. So I'm going to import stone here because that is the thing I have automated. And this, I'm going to have it be cobblestone. And this is going to be gravel, right? So this should make me cobblestone, gravel, and sand. I'm just going to have to connect these up. Should be able to do with some cables like this. Yep, so this should be happening. If I had the back on input. Yes, there we go. Okay, I want split on all of these, and I also have to fix that. Okay, we should be good to go now. I just have to kind of reset some of this stuff I have going on here because I move stuff around, not in the correct order, yada, yada, yada. Okay. This looks a little better. So I'm gonna have the cobblestone stored up here, the gravel stored up here, and then I'm gonna need sand as well. So that should work, and then I should... Oh, I need to reconnect these, don't I? To this dude. So now we should start seeing the gravel from here. Hopefully move over to here. Now the gravel should be going to here. Yes. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. Okay, and it looks like everything's going fast enough, so we should be going. So we have automated cobblestone, automated gravel, automated sand. Now I'm gonna want these at high numbers, so hopefully 2 of these should be enough. 131k, does that sound good enough? Alrighty, and then I don't want void upgrades on these because the whole point is that they are supposed to back up and eventually stop, which is going to take a very long time considering these can hold over 1 million, so yeah. So I'm basically going to be doing the same thing over here. So with the sand, I'm going to need to, where's my smelting factory? I'm going to want to smelt the sand, right? Then I also have upgrades for all of these that I would mention. Alright, so next up, this has been a little bit of a hassle. Am I out of sand already? No. Why do you know I pick sand? I don't... Oh, I know why. I'm stupid. Alright, so this is taking me a little bit to figure out, but I do have it figured out. So, there's a little bit of a thing going on here because I need water vapor, and I don't exactly have the right thing for it yet, so we're working on it. Anyways, I have an exporter exporting poppies into here, which I have automated through iron golems in the monster box, turning into biofuel here. Biofuel plus sand is dirt, and then water vapor plus dirt is mud, and then from there, we should be able to, this should be pretty easy. I should, oh my gosh, I really gotta fix this. In the enriching factory here, be able to say, hey, I want you to take mud, and you're gonna take mud, and then we should be good to go. Should. I just have to connect up channels, and how many channels are we using on this? So you should be making glass, except I forgot an acceleration card, so hold on. You, clay up here, glass up here. Look at that, it's beautiful. Now I do need a way to turn, what did I do? I need a way to turn this clay into clay balls because for whatever reason, you can't do it just with the crafted recipe. I don't get it. I think I just need another enrichment chamber. Yeah. So just another expert bus and you are going to take clay and we should see this getting clay. Yes. Okay. Awesome. And I just got to upgrade it. Oh my gosh, guys. It's done. Okay. Okay. So these top ones don't have items in them just because I have nothing to store in there. But look at this. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we have cobblestone automated. This is going to be the last thing to back up, but that's fine. It's cobblestone. Gravel's next. This one's going to probably take a decent while to back up. Not the end of the world. So next up is going to be gray concrete and light gray concrete, which I don't think that's going to be too hard. I'm just going to need some crafters. So I need some of them to make dyes, which this is what I'm going to do. So ink sacks will go into here. Bones in here for bone meal. Bone meal for white dye. And then I think I am going to need one more, aren't I? I don't know why I had this injecting factory. I think it's extra. But I'm just going to use some fluid tanks here because this is the easiest way to do it, truth be told. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm not going to do as much talkie for this one, and I will be back. Alrighty, I think we're doing good. I just gotta kind of speed these up a little bit, but I'm pretty sure we're good to go. It's the polar upgrades on these that are kind of slow. Anyways though, check this out. Everything's working really nicely, actually. I'm very happy with the way it turned out. Everything should be good, really. So let me quickly explain that. It's basically the same thing as on the other side. So I have an exporter exporting bones into here, bone meal into here, and everything's kind of working through itself. It should all back up. Like I see, gray dye is already backed up. Light gray dye is next. Concrete powder is gonna be next. And look at this, automated concrete. And I should see that in my system, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I do. Look at all of that. That is amazing. So basically on speed dial, right, I have all that concrete. I should be able to see a lot of stuff. Like glass I have now. I think sand I'm going to be running low on. Yeah. Sand and gravel are going to... Gravel's not that bad. I think sand is the problem right now, which I guess I can go look at. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Oh, we're up to 1 million of these things. Sweet. And I want to see poppies. Are we gaining on poppies? I hope so. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button down below. It really helps me out. And hit subscribe if you want to see more of this me content stuff, right? Automods 9. I'm really close to 1,000 subs. We're less than 200 away. I never thought I'd be saying that. So please, if you're feeling generous, if you like my content, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Help me hit that 1K sub goal. I really hope we can do it by the end of the year. Hopefully by Halloween is the goal for 1,000 subs. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of All the Mods 9. Later!